Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to North Country Off Grid. Today we've got a bit of a surprise for you. You guys have seen lately that we just got some chicks. Well, we decided to go and pick up some more chicks. And while we were there, we got to talking to the people at the pet store. And they had a sister pet store just down the road, and they said that they've got some guinea hens. Right?
Yeah.
Guinea hens. They're baby guinea hens, which makes them guinea keets, which is confusing because I keep wanting to call them parakeets, but they're not a parakeet, which is a bird. So we got those. What else did we get, McKinley?
Bunny!
Yeah, so McKinley saw a little bunny that was there, and the cool thing about this bunny is it wound up being papered, so she can start breeding these bunnies and selling them to 4-H kids to be able to show. They're pretty cool looking bunnies too. Are you excited that you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got it, but we need to build it a home, right? Little rabbit hut. So we need to buy, or we're going to build some rabbit hutches, but we're going to do that on another video. This video right now, we're going to build a little brood box for the chickens, and we got chicks, and then we've got pullets, and then we got the guinea keets. Which are about the same size as pullets, so they can't go in with the chicks, otherwise they'll be mean to the chicks. So we're going to build a brooder box that has a partition in the middle to keep them separated until they're all kind of the same size, and then we'll mix them together, and then as soon as they're ready to move out to the chicken coop, then we'll make that transition. But for now we just need to build them a nice big box that they can all go into. So that's what we're doing. You guys ready? Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, so we're going to make a few cuts. The dimensions we're going to try and build this box, we're going to make it 6 foot long by 2 foot wide by 2 foot high. And the reason we're going to go with those dimensions is because we want to be able to get it in and out of the cabin. So we want to be able to lift it up, get it through the doorway, and then not have it too big. And I think that'll give them enough height in there to where putting the lamp on top will still warm them. So the first thing we're going to do is mark out all of our boards, and then we're going to get them cut. But we have to fire up the generator, which is extremely loud, so we're going to mark out our boards, cut it, and then we'll come back and show you guys what we've got, and then while we put it together. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, here's what you guys are going to do. Ken, so I'm going to show you this first one. So you come to the 6 foot mark, right? You make a crow's foot. You guys know how to make a crow's foot?
Yep.
Then you take your square. You gotta make sure your square is always tight against the board here, right? And then that gives you a nice straight line across the board. So then that'll be our mark, okay? You guys go ahead. We need 4 6-footers. So 3 more.
Okay. I brought a pen. Can I use that?
Nope, just use the pencil.
Okay.
You always want to use a pencil because if you have to erase something, you can. Look, you want to make sure that you're coming straight across the wood. See how you're in the top corner here? And then you're coming down. You always want to make sure it's like that because it'll actually make a difference, right? So now you're right across the top of the board. So make a crow's foot right at 6 foot. Yep. Okay, so you're gonna screw, right? Or drill. Okay, then switch sides. Kenji, come to this side. Over here, baby girl. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make corners, right? And what we're gonna wind up doing is it's gonna look like that when we're done. Right? You get it? You get it? Got it?
Yes.
Everyone get it?
Yes.
See what it looks like?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're going to do is pilot some holes here so that it makes it easier to drill. Chop, chop, chop. Right? And we're going to go for probably 3. So what you're going to do is take the drill and you're going to stay to this side, right? Right in the middle. 1. And then right in the middle. 2. Okay. And then I hold it. And then I start slow until it gets in there good, and then you can send it home. Now this is the end you're working on, so this is the end that you need to worry about. So you see how this one's kind of off right now?
Yeah.
That's okay, because when we spin it around, now that end's holding. This end you can kind of push just a little bit. So you see how I pushed it, now it's flush on this side?
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's good to go. So grab the screw gun. Once you stand up, get off your butt, right? Can't work sitting down. I'll put my hand here and I'll hold it. You just get your screw going. You can use both hands to line it up. There you go. Just a little tap. There you go. Okay. So if we were to move our end, it would mess with hers, and that's just because the wood flexes. So we'll let her get a screw in sometime today. Good. So when you're doing it, always remember to keep pressure on your board too, because if you're not pushing down, it'll actually, the screw will lift it up as it's driving it in, and then you create gaps.
Okay.
There you go. You see how it lifted up? You just want to get weight on everything, and then it'll do better.
Okay. But now that that screws in, it won't lift up again?
Right. Now it's holding it down. You're good. But you. Okay, pull it to you a little, Pete. It's time to cut our top section. So we're going to have it set up into 3 different lifting lids, and I'll explain why later, but for now we're going to get it cut. Alright guys, so the reason that we're going to throw, get off me, bee. The reason that we're going to throw 3 sets of hinges, or 3 hinges on here, is we're going to divide this thing into 2. So we're going to put a partition in the middle, so we can have little chicks over here, and then we can have our bigger pullets and our guinea keets. Guinea keets in one side. So this side's a little bit bigger, but we've got 3 lids, and the reason for that is the guinea keets like to jump and try and fly and get out. So if we're messing with these chicks or trying to get them out, we don't have to worry about them trying to get out. So we'll have a lid here, we'll have a lid in the middle to change out water and feed, and then if we need to access the guinea keets and the bigger birds, we can come over here and access them. Whatcha?
Scary. So having fun with that.
I love this knife.
And it's a buck knife, right?
Oh, it's a buck knife. And it's sharp. Alright, you want to get all my screws out there, baby?
Can I run the screwdriver? There it is.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Do it. Whoa, knife guy? No.
Wow.
You're good, it's open. Start wielding a knife like a crazy man.
Like you?
Guys, this is McKinley's little buck knife. This is the one she picked out. Pretty cool little pink. They're going into the wood. Good. Alright, let me see real quick.
Is it not supposed to go in the wood?
No, it's not, but it's fine. We'll open it up and then we'll bore out the holes and then it'll open and close without even being a pain in the butt.
What is it gonna go into?
What you mean?
What is it gonna go into to keep the handle thing on then?
Like on the other side to lock it down?
Yeah, but like, how, you see this?
Yeah.
How is it supposed to not go on the wood?
Oh, so like the wood top, look,
Yeah.
we want it to go on the top and hold the hinge at the top.
Oh,
But what it's doing is it's going down and it's hitting that. But I can fix it.
Dad, how's it?
Yeah, that'll probably work, friend. Alright guys, she's all done. You can see behind me, we added some handles to the side to be able to carry it in and out. Every one of these lids goes up and down so we can access it. We got a little metal divider right there. And as you can see, it's all sealed up nice. And the way that we got it, we'll be able to put bedding down in there and it won't just come right out of the stuff, so it won't make a mess inside. But the next step is going to be getting it inside. So we'll take you guys in there, we'll put some bedding down in there and start transferring all the animals over, and we'll show you guys the new guinea hens. Alright guys, so here they are. They've got their new home. We put some bedding in there for them. They've got their feeders in there. Really cool style of feeder too. We really like these things. They just reduce so much waste. And they don't get all dirty because they can't climb on them and poop on them. And they got their little gravity water feeders in there on each side. You guys can see the newest chicks over there on the right side. And those are the there's two meat birds in there. There's 4 Rhode Island Reds, and then there's 2 Leghorns. And then over here, there's 6 New Hampshire Reds. And then we got 6 of the Guinea Fowl. And those are the Pearl. There's a couple, I guess, different breeds. We had the option between the French and the Pearl. And I really don't know what the difference is. I just picked Pearl when we were in the store because, well, you know. We went with Pearl. They're pretty cool looking though, and they're fun little birds. They make cool little noise. They do try to leave everything we put them in. But I think this little cage is going to work well for us. It has the divider in the middle that we added. You guys didn't see that, but we have that little divider just to keep them separate, so the little ones don't get hurt until the little ones get a little bit bigger, and then we can pull that out. This just slides in and out, so we can just pull that out if we ever use this for something else, or later on get a bunch of chicks all the same age. They don't need to be separated. And then we've got the heat lamp sitting here. I got it pulled back right now. We might have to mess with this, but basically the setup is this. I can just move it in there, and they both get heat on each side. They just got to choose where they want to be. I tried to hang it from the top. Oh no, that one's face is bleeding. Right there. I got pecked in the nose. I tried to hang it from the top originally, but I don't think they were getting enough heat. So I'm going to have to add something on there to where I can change that design a little bit, but I can mess with that. They're good for now. It's plenty warm out today, even though it rained and it's overcast. It's got to be like 75. It's pretty muggy. So we're just putting a little extra heat on them just because they didn't have any heat all morning. But they're doing good. These guys are all pullets here, so they've pretty much got hard feather everywhere. It looks like mostly except for their heads. They still got the fuzz on their heads. The chicks are doing well. They're starting to grow feathers, but they still are very fuzzy. But they're doing good. They're eating. They're going through feed. They're drinking. We haven't lost any. We're pretty excited about it. Well guys, thanks for watching. Like I said earlier, we added some bunnies to the mix, so we're going to be building some rabbit hutches in the next videos. So be looking for those as well. McKinley's got a bunny she's pretty proud of, so we'll be showing you guys that one on the next video. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope maybe this helps you out, come up with an idea for your chickens or something that might work for you, or you know, if you see something you like about mine but you want it to be a little different, and just kind of help you take off of it. Really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one. Screw sticking out.